it's that time once again. Thank you for stopping by. Final Cut, Mark Movie Man, and today we're looking at another independent film, but this one is not a horror film. I know, right? Hold on to your hats. Don't be too surprised. No, this is kind of a drama comedy of sorts. It's called Night Job. It's from J. Antonio. And we get the story of James, who is a night watchman, a doorman in New York. It's his first night, official night on the job. He got called in the last minute. And we see the cast of characters and the interesting situations this poor guy gets put in for his first overnight shift as a doorman in a New York apartment complex. New York has that reputation of having diversity, and you've got diversity in this, not only in the cast, but the characters, the story, everything about it really was interesting, and I found a lot of it comical, which you're supposed to. Now, Jason Torres plays James, loved this guy. This guy, you felt for him. He's new, he's green, he's trying to do his best, and all of these characters have their different challenges, and we've all been there, especially if you worked any customer service job. This film has captured that experience perfectly. I've worked customer service in some way, shape, or form for my entire working career, and so a lot of these people in situations I have run into. Not all of them, okay, because some of them are pretty outrageous, but not necessarily outrageous for New York. You could tell that they were painting New York as a character through the individuals who were coming through the door. Now, Greg Kritikos, I hope I pronounced that right, plays Romeo. He's the maintenance guy overnight, and he's hilarious as well. He gets some interesting scenes, and he's the experienced guy who really just doesn't want to be bothered by this new doorman, and you feel that. Timothy J. Cox does show up shortly as a Mr. Jones character, a wide variety of characters, which surprised me. For an indie film like this, there are a lot of actors in here, all playing these different roles, from drunk yuppies to fighting couples to violent homeless people to cops showing up. You run the gambit on here, and the way it's directed and handled, I thought, was very well. It's edited almost like in chapters of sorts, and that actually works for me. Sometimes I don't like the fade to black and come back, but in this, it did, because each situation was just a bit different and had its own unique feel and identity. So, yeah. Jason Torres does fantastic with this J. Antonio directed film. I enjoyed it. If you work in customer service, I think you should check it out where you can. It's even for a independent film and working on a limited budget, it also has a decent production value because it's mostly character driven, which works perfectly for this. I loved also there's a great scene in the convenience store with this guy. As his night goes on, he goes visits a convenience store just down the road a couple of times, and the people he runs into there as well, I've run into those people, and it just brought a smile to my face, just like the majority of this film did. You're supposed to laugh at these situations, but at the same time, feel the anxiety that James is feeling on his first night. So, thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate every single one of you. Check out our Patreon if we haven't already subscribed, and all thumbs up and all that down here on the video. You all rock. I thank you for your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.